much butt kissing you have to do to get on that list. I and I remembered we do get a lot more points in the retail.
Hey. Pretty good. Just got back from camping at like 4 nights at a lake. At a lake. Yeah, it's a camper, so unplugged as you can get, I guess. We're people in real tents. No, there were some with real tents out there though, so and it was pretty hot, so I was impressed. Yeah, that should be a telltale sign.
No, what's that? Usually, I kill him all the time.
Oh, cool. Amadeus is coming. Amadeus. Who sang that song?
Falco.
Yes, that was it.
That's right, Sean Falco.
Do it.
Yet I haven't heard that song since it came out way back when.
Amadeus, Amadeus.
That was what, 1985, 1986 when that came out?
1986.
And it was Sly Fox, I think, that sang it.
Falco.
Falco, yeah, Falco. Okay. God, I couldn't remember. It's been a little while. Somebody stuck in the 80s.
No, I saw that guy's name, and it was like it just brought back so many memories.
God, that thing was heavy rotation on MTV. I remember like every hour.
Yeah, at least every hour.
We did that for our Battle of the Bands in 6th grade.
You did Rock Me Amadeus.
Yeah,
Did you win?
it was a participation award type of deal. But we definitely won. We were awful.
that I was sitting in the guild lobby going, where'd everybody go? Then it dawned on me it's Friday night.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah,
get your weekly Orem and
No kidding.
it didn't seem like Friday night to me.
We got to send all the alts back to the lobby again like normal. It seemed to really help a lot last week, that's for sure.
Nipples. It's going all right. Are we what do we decide? Are we doing a retail or a skirmish? All right, I'll be in the over there in just a second.
Is it because there's two different fronts to fight, I guess?
What are you talking about two? I'm in the center with the whelp group.
I don't know, I got this shady looking shaman named Dubsy in my group.
Pretty upset with mine. I have no group. Oh, whelp group to the center. Ember's on the way. She had to reach from the DC earlier.
Yeah, I came back from dinner and I couldn't access either one of my EQ instances, said they weren't responding.
No, I'm on my way.
Can you invite Zephyrus and Zepham? Sweet. I guess I'm all set then. I'm on a different computer now. I gotta figure out how to open up the raid without opening up the G-Force. Oh. Just gonna remap the G-Force.
I found it much easier to uninstall the GeForce experience.
I am the G-Force experience.
Wow.
A little too much, too heavy there.
Sex tape. Sex tape.
Saw Chuck Norris's ears perk up.
I'm coming.
Yeah, there's 51 in zone.
I'm coming.
All right. Now I'm good. I did like a pirate and hit Alt R. I'll be here till the rest of the night. Usually I say till Friday, but it's Friday. Yeah.
So, has anybody else tried the Mountain Dew that's watermelon flavored yet?
Elvira.
It's actually surprisingly good.
I would be surprised because it sounds terrible. So
Yeah, you wouldn't like it then.
Is it sour watermelon or sweet watermelon?
Sweet watermelon.
Ooh,
That'd be good.
okay.
Yeah, it's surprisingly good. I bought a 6-pack of it today, thinking, well, if I don't like it, the grandkids will drink it, but I think I'm going to drink it.
Well, I think there was a watermelon crush that they released as a special anniversary. That was good. It tasted like a watermelon Jolly Rancher.
I remember that. This is kind of the same flavor, except there's definitely a Mountain Dew undercurrent.
Yo, what's up? Did you guys start raids already?
Getting invites right now.
Cool, cool. I'm away. Literally running in the door.
we're gonna do the same plan and drop the alts off in the lobby, right? Oh yeah, I never mind. I just read it.
I will play Necromancer tonight.
I will play dead.
I can do that too.
What was that mini game they had in EQ back in the day?
Gems.
Or the
Gems.
card game. Gems.
Hey,
Is it on here?
on the way in.
On here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's built
Oh
into
yeah.
the client.
Slash
Oh, there we go.
gems.
Yeah, right
Wave
now.
Yeah, I was at the I was at the store with the wife.
I played a lot of gems back in the day when I was medding.
I
Or
played a
camping.
lot. I played a lot of gems tonight. I'm just kidding. Yeah, the
All hot shit over.
server's getting populated. Gonna have to change that noob.
This is nice. we got Faye around here somewhere, or
Poo Poo's coming.
Poo Poo? Cool, cool.
Whoa! I forgot how fast this gets going. Okay, I'm done this.
Yeah, but I start 15 minutes from the time you start to get the hail in. So I'm just waiting on SoCar to log in. It took me to a different server for some weird reason.
You cheated on him. Ah, yeah.
It logged Cecil incorrectly, but for some reason it popped SoCar to Visions of Grandeur, which I've never even played that server. Even thought about playing that one. I don't know what's going on. I did it the other day too.
Yeah, it does it to me like that sometimes too. It'll throw me to the wrong server.
You got to
Liars.
play ED. That's my new thing.
Saw that.
No, I'm zoning over.
Yeah.
There's two
Like
more.
I was like, "Who's this cool-looking horse?" And there's nothing on it. Yeah. Then I clicked on it. I'm like, "Oh, okay."
I'm here, Scar.
Yeah, but I don't see her. But you can see your horse.
If you were ever to see her, you would instantly die.
Wait, oh, wait. I can almost do the same thing. Almost.
That'd be awesome.
I'm ready to hail and bail on one character. And I'm just gonna. I'll pretty much just pick a side and stay.
Go on the opposite side of me, Sokar.
Oh my God.
Depends on where he puts me. We have it. It'll probably separate me and splat. There's enough necros here, so it ain't gonna matter too much.
All right, who is that?
That's my tune, but it's not me. Just kidding.
You gonna play Splat for this instead of?
Yep. Instead of Z.
All right.
I'll give this a go and see what it looks like.
Just be careful on your virals, dude. That's all I can tell you.
Well, if it's anything like the skirmish I did with Z, yeah.
Yeah, because if they jump too early, then you're probably gonna get splatted.
That's why he's got his name.
They move me to group 1, and I'll go east since you got splat south. I'll go with Jar Jar and Cut.
Yeah, of all the necromancers that were there, there's only 2 of us left.
Yeah, it's just me and you as the mains. Well, me the main, you're a bot, but you're gonna play your alt instead. So.
Raid window. I'm still south.
Well, we can hear you now anyway.
Just figured you went quiet. Did you get any responses?
How many? We only got a few people on our side.
What side are you on?
I don't know. I'm wondering if I'm just with a rogue group here.
Are you
North?
in the, are you in the center with Corpus? That's probably your problem.
No. How much
Should
Jar
be
Jar?
should
Well,
be 3
in
groups
the
each side.
center.
Yeah, if you're, it should be east over here with us.
Oh, okay. If it's only 3 groups, for some reason I was thinking there was like 10 groups.
No.
That's a lot of Darnalds.
It shouldn't be too bad.
Nah, 35 should do pretty good.
Please.
And imagine being here trying to level up in this zone during one of these retals and just getting plowed over, just like a skirmish.
If you're leveling up here, that's your first problem.
After their cockatrice eggs.
Yeah, or
That's
getting the cockatrice eggs for epic, and then happen to come across our retal and just plowed over because we die on a big pool.
that's possible.
Oh god, who was Sneaky Potato out there running across the zone?
Yeah, or be on the other side of the hill handing them pit weapons.
Don't give them pet bags. That would suck.
That would suck.
Moose, wasn't that guy from Night Court? Oh,
No,
that was
that was
Bull.
bull.
Oh
Bull.
That
god,
was
I
bull.
forgot Night Court.
Beep, beep, beep.
I
Kill
think
him.
Moose was in Porky's, wasn't he? What was the big guy in Porky's?
Yeah, you're dating yourself big time now.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I won't mention the fact I went and saw that when it came out at the movies.
I saw Revenge of the Nerds.
That was
Movie
a
was
great.
great.
Corpus is down.
Win! I couldn't remember where my point was.
And we're gonna die over here. We have a saber-tooth tigress.
What'd you do?
I pulled that. My bad.
Open zone. I can use my illusion in here.
Never too early.
What?
No.
What is it?
What movie's this?
Sax.
It's
It's
real.
called Good Movie.
Violence. That was so bad.
Sounds
Perfect
awful.
movie.
What's the name?
That was really bad.
Yeah, I'm lagging.
That's because you don't want to know how many mobs are here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that we have a decent amount over here too. So
The baby bull.
I'm
I
gonna
got
have
two
to.
virals off.
I'll have to minimize your viral dot window. Wherever your dots are going, minimize that window. That'll save you some trouble. I don't know. I've never been able to find it.
I think it's other, isn't it?
It might be a system message.
I've searched for that thing forever.
I think dots are also either other. I think the dots are also under other. So yeah. So
Charles, you get that red?
Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin.
I mean, my lag's gone already. So I was for a second. That was doing that one pull. After that, it cleared up after I minimized that window.
Oh, I'm finally back. I think.
It's a motorboat.
Jesus.
I'm still sober at the moment, sadly.
I'm also sober.
Well, yeah, but I don't.
Yeah, that's
normally
no
I pop.
excuse.
Normally I pop my edible when it's dinner time, but I didn't pop it until just now. So it's about TACV time. I'll be I'll be sitting good. The fun one is trying to do Intov that way. Especially on Dragon, and it's like trying to make sure I don't zone out and not click the button. Most of the time, yeah. That is true.
I can do it. Anyone can do it. Wow, that's a loud beer.
And to let everybody know he was opening it.
The bar is now open.
He's PD.
Or at least tell and make sure they tell us at least. Well, I guess they zone it ain't no big deal.
Just
So
FD in front of Z-Bong.
Nassen.
Z-Bong's
Yeah.
not even in the zone.
Apparently it was too laggy for Yak, so
Well,
he's
then there you
zoned
go.
out.
yeah, Zach said it's unplayable for him already.
Oh,
The flurry
sure.
message, that one's spamming the hell out of me.
I have strong
Yeah.
ties to France. Good people.
Well, the biggest problem is all the trans-Pacific and transoceanic lines.
I
The
always
mother,
thought Canadians had strong ties with France.
No.
mother is a snow blower.
That's from Short Circuit.
Yes, it is.
I haven't seen that movie.
I love that movie.
Number
That's
5 is alive.
Need input. Johnny 5 needs input.
You know, when in doubt, look on YouTube.
I think what streaming services have it.
Amazon Prime has it.
We have Chanters.
Ooh, that's a proc you should put on something. No, it should
Yeah, but it'd be
definitely be on
fun.
something.
We were doing time. We had someone while we were doing time one day, and that's all they were spamming was like the G flux spell.
Yeah, I did that too. No, as soon as they figured out people were using it to bypass their precious content, they nerfed it.
That should definitely be a proc on like a low level artifact.
I was
Be a lot
also
of fun.
surprised they didn't fix DMF and Plan of Fire, so you could skip like going underneath the ground and stuff.
Oh yeah, gotta skip the first courtyard.
Yeah, you can maybe just go straight over the wall and go straight to the bird.
The bees.
Motor.
Wouldn't it be more fun if it was Bees McGee covered in boobs?
What is going on here?
I know. I pulled like 3 names straight to Sydney.
Owie.
Here comes the zone.
Ah, there he was. I had something on my back.
D-Bong's not even in zone.
I say Z-Bonk's supposed to be in there.
I'm in Guildhall.
This is gonna be bad if you guys are all dead over here. I am full.
You might as well just
place
bring it in,
to be.
Corpus.
I gotta make hotkeys again for south and east. I had to reinstall the whole client because I was bugged, and I'd lost all my hotkeys and only was able to save a few of them.
Oh, that's terrible.
That time I couldn't, but the last time I did, yeah, but I only saved like 5 or 6 of them.
I keep them back.
I had like 4 pages of hotkeys that I barely used. But I'll set them up. It ain't that hard to set them up in here.
Just set up the ones you need now. Save
Yep.
yourself a few pages. Yeah, I still got my shaman ones. I'm gonna keep those for a while. Razzle dazzle. I'm at my parents' for the weekend.
It's the ease. South ain't that hard. South you can just run straight to.
I almost didn't. I almost decided to pull it off. I was like, nah, I probably shouldn't. you saw me standing and staring like, should I do this or not? I'm so glad you talked me out of that. Oh, that's too funny.
I know. I'm sitting here watching all this trash go by, and I'm thinking I could just grab all of that and kite it all.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be too much effort.
It's a pretty train looking for sure.
Okay. But at the same time, I could also lag us out by doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you take them over the hill.
I'm going east. I have a huge area I can go to.
Probably about everybody in this channel.
I'm not quite there
Whoa,
yet.
whoa, yeah.
I still got a few years before I hit that point.
Yeah.
It hits you fast, Al. That's all I'm gonna say. One day you're one day you're all good, and the next day you're over the hill.
We don't want any
333.
lag. I say 325 as long as we don't have any lag spikes.
The 400's coming tonight. 400.
What?
I feel 400, but I need to start finding groups to kite.
I was gonna say, SoCar, get out there, start kiting, man.
Because I see enough trash go by. I'm all for that. It's been a while since I've done any kiting, so.
I'll go prestige over to Necro.
Yeah, Splat here. Splat could do it.
I was gonna say over here on the east side or whatever it is.
But I have the AoE snare pants, so that makes a difference.
Well, this is gonna be really, really big.
Is that
That's
Corpus
what
out
she
there?
said.
Really big.
Is that
Like
Corpus
really
out there?
big. Yes, that's Corpus out there.
And I stayed away.
Best things in the world right there for kiting.
I like those.
Yeah. I have the wizard ones too, but they take too long to cast.
Does that have the 25 cap on it or no? Do you know? Does it? Yeah.
But if you pull, no, but those are good to pull with. Even if the ones you don't get snared, you can kite those around. Especially with me using Super Slow Pot.
Treasure Goblin.
I don't know.
Goblin.
Hardly ever do we have enough mobs to test that theory that stay alive long enough.
Right.
Because virus can first spread to 20, but then they can spread to another 20 after that. So.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. What? They came after the viral comment. Oh.
Sweet.
The entire south side is dead, by the way.
Who pulled that?
I don't know.
Didn't know it was a good pull. I got disconnected.
Yeah.
Somebody said 400, and I was like, okay.
Yep.
I was all good, but somebody got the pack behind me.
Yeah. I threw some reses, and now I'm gonna take off running with the pack. So.
Ooh, disconnected.
Yep.
Well, it's not a good pull unless you get disconnected.
I mean, someone's shooting arrows at me. Let's get the core army.
Ooh.
Nice, nice.
Nice.
How are we doing over there, south? By the way, I gotta make a decision what I'm gonna do here. I can drop this train
I'm
or
still trying to join the raid.
okay. Yeah, I got the entire train of Corpus on here. You have Epic, I hope. Oh god.
I'm still trying to join the raid, man. So I'm not there. Well, I might be, but I'm not.
All right, I'll circle back. I'm circling again.
Okay, well, get the core army cannot be snared.
Yeah, I'm about to zone back into OT now.
Ember says those changes sound wonderful. Is there any chance that there'll be a rank 2 riposte spell for druids? I just thought it was funny that what she wants is riposte. The consummate hunter, right? I mean,
Whoa.
I'll have to get me some power coins to get the major one once it gets released, so I can test it.
All right, how we feeling? We ready for this?
Yeah, bring it.
All right, round 2. I'm totally dead when this hits me.
Well, I know there's long break with no mobs, and it's because I kited them. But I had a Kitsugo army on me shoot me with arrows, so I had to redo it because they can't be snared.
You know, there might be 2 or 3 mobs in here.
Maybe.
Just maybe.
I got this cockatrice that's running behind everybody. I got him.
Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin.
It's dying. It's all
Died?
dead.
It died? Hell yeah. You equipped that new one-hander? Is that what it was?
I hit 100 and almost 130k
Treasure Goblin.
with that katana.
Treasure Goblin.
Dude, I'm telling you, hell is gonna freeze over when Scar swaps from two-hander to shield and
Ain't that the
sword.
truth?
Well, we thought that with a lot of people, and, like, when Benji did it, we got Kratos. There was a lot of people we thought would never switch.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm still seeing all the old pack up here.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm alive and well on my. Oh, there it go. Now I'm dead. And DC'd. Look, that time I only pulled the name. I didn't pull any of that extra stuff. I mean, I know there's 15 names, but I just pulled the name.
Yeah, but there's like 300 non-named in there with the 15 named.
No. I didn't pull any of that. That was somebody making mean looks or something.
Oh, okay, just somebody that looked like you that pulled it. Okay.
I can say there's only one guy that runs around in a ton of pink, but
I'm catching up now. You got a brigade? Where?
why?
All I know is on my screen, Zerichum's about to die again.
Everything's dead on my screen, but everybody's gone on my screen. Oh, there. Oh,
I just see people standing still.
I just saw
Mistakes
Corpus.
were made.
So I'm either
Just saw
kiting and I'm
Corpus.
lagging, so I don't know how bad this is gonna go.
I think I just found Corpus's pool. What I think I just lagged up to.
Well, who pulled all this?
I just got a new group on my screen.
I know you guys don't believe me, but I really didn't pull all this trash. I swear to God, I didn't.
All I know is the first group died on my screen, and then all of a sudden there's a huge second group that just joined my
Yeah,
screen.
it like took a minute and all of a sudden it appeared. I'm telling you, we were on a pace for 400. That's why the zone's going crazy.
That's working as intended then?
Yeah, I zoned back to the over there, and I tried to grab 3 names that were running into the gate, and I instantly lagged out to who knows what.
I had to hit my panic button because I didn't know what was going to happen, so I hit my zone button. It finally zoned me out. Well, I had a name and a bunch of archers on me, so I was like, "This isn't good." I'm just gonna bail because I'm so far away from the raid. I was nowhere near close to the raid.
Ah, dang it.
That's the one I know about. No, that I brought up the idea. Don't know if that's the one or not. New spells. It's a new spells. Then it's not. Then it's not that one. I don't know. I've suggested so much stuff to you guys over the couple of years. Who knows what it is? Yeah, I mean, we getting the upgrades to Comet and Meteor, so I guess there you go. My primary focus has been rogues anyway, so. Yeah, they still need a small boost even with the new stuff.
I was looking at their rogue weapons. They don't have any procs on them. Is that intended?
They
Or
have
they have
procs.
poisons?
Which weapons you looking at?
The Intop ones?
Improv ones do. They all have procs on them. But TACV's best in slot.
Well, maybe I didn't pull up enough. I was just skimming through and I saw 2 different rogue weapons that didn't have a proc on them.
There's a couple. I think the Frozen Ice Spike, Frozen Ice Spike doesn't have a proc, which is the Bard Rogue usable one, and there is another one. But the best one in Intov is the Miracles Dagger Vengeance. TACV's best in slot by just a hair. That one and Miracles are both on par with each other. Just a matter of heroics. I think they're same speed. But for rogues, the speed doesn't matter. It's all about the backstab damage in the main hand.
And
Either somebody cast Sucker in my group or I just locked up.
And for offhand, you want that baton.
the one with the 1,000 proc?
Yeah, because it's really
yeah.
fast. The damage is really fast and 1,000 procs for an offhand. That's what you want there.
Right.
I've got my list of all my rogue gear I want from TAC-V and Intov. And then I want the +2 breastplate from time.
So you're saying that there is a Intov backstab damage proc weapon?
The Miracles Dagger Vengeance is the
TAC-V,
best
right?
one from Intov. TAC-V is the Discordiant Dagger or something like that. It's got a proc on it.
Okay.
Yeah, the only ones that didn't have a proc aren't the ones you want for main hand anyway. Because I was working with Zunes on it, and I was talking to him. I was like, TAC-V is technically best in slot only because of the heroic stats on it.
Oh, it's big DPS. I lost my aggro though.
The rune aggro. The rune
Not
aggro
having
is
a
big
not
for that.
having a rune and everybody else has a rune makes a
Mhm.
huge difference.
The
It's
whip
crazy.
would have been a good one. But the proc on the
But
whip.
I gained about 20k DPS alone.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really good damage. It's just I don't without everybody else having a rune and me not. It's hard for me to stay on top of the aggro, which is fine. Everybody else can tank stuff.
Oh, and in Intov, you'll get it because of all the fear anyways. So. It's usually you and Jar Jar tanking and Intov.
Not having the rune, I went out and was pulling really stupid stuff. Not having the rune today, and I don't see any difference with having it and not having it from a damage taking standpoint.
Well, with how fast that one swings, you're going to be procking the heal proc anyway on your ornament. So that probably makes a huge difference anyway.
The direct heal.
The direct heal.
Yep.
The proc
And that's
that
got
many.
aggro on it too, being a straight direct heal. That's
Yep.
got some pretty good aggro on it too.
So, I had a feeling that the survivability wouldn't have changed much. I was worried more about the aggro and everything else. I mean, that's why on live, that's why all the Shadow Knights and Paladins had the Jade Ether, the rune proc to help them get aggro.
But like in time today, the stuff that I could usually sleep through tanking and knowing that nobody could take it from me, I had to actively fight for it.
Oh, was it made today or something?
What'd you say?
And having Fable Darkness clicky is amazing.
Holy crud.
Yeah, I see that.
It's not that bad. It was just one little pile.
Probably not as bad as the pile that's chasing me right now. Oh shit, I got Marion on me. She spawned on me. Jar Jar, coming right to you, buddy. Grab Marion. I'll got the rest. Never mind, I'm gonna go splat. I ran into the path of where they walked from, and just got destroyed. Now both Necros gonna go lobby. I say splat should be where you guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this kiting thing tonight.
Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin.
Southside's got the better kiting path. It looks like it worked out. Didn't kill nobody but myself. So Jar Jar lives, so that's fine with me. 9 minutes will just change spells so I can summon my corpse.
Mobs. I got like a minute left on this E. AE.
I may have accidentally hit enter and couldn't turn. I'm like, what is my character doing? Why is he not turning?
Yeah, nobody ever does that.
Yeah. I should have just sent it to the group. Yeah.
Now I D-leveled, I can't unmem spells off my spell book. Well, I just want to go to where my corpse is at. And I'm not 80, so...
Look at all those names walking in.
And also, 'cause it looked like I had things being tied.
Where? I don't see it.
Should be just about done.
It was about 7 after when we started.
6 minutes according to the clock.
Yeah.
Better than that one 2 weeks ago. The sad thing is, a couple weeks ago, that saber-tooth tiger might have wrecked us.
All right, this one's got a more.
But purpose.
See, that was Goldilocks right there. That was just right.
I did.
Got the new Epic 3.5. Yeah. I'm glad those are there because I say outside of Necra, I don't see much need for anybody else to really need it. Yeah, or to swing a different weapon sure makes a difference.
So how many tiers are there on the arena?
$13. Yes, sir.
No, he's 13 with Fist.
He's 13. No, Fist is
okay.
Fist and Corm are 12.
Yeah, Fist and
right.
Corm are 12 because that's what I'm up to now.
I use I use the keepsake on Elton too as a warrior.
Which I need to actually do one of these days. I still have all 15 epics in my bank. And I'll probably never use any of them but Rogue and the casters. Yeah.
Burn 20 seconds.
Rhino.
I thought we were doing better than that.
Oh
Yeah, so did
no,
I.
we suck again.
Could tank get flagged for Tackery?
No, I don't think so.
He kicked his SK out, but didn't tank. And I haven't seen him been asking for AG North recently.
Maybe he did.
Oh, and he brought his shaman with him, so maybe he did get flagged him and his shaman.
I'd like to apologize to everybody. I was sober for all of that. I'll do much better now.
Oh yeah, same here.
Wait till you see how well I can balance this guy.
And you don't have to worry about moving Cecil up with me. I'll just leave him at zone in for Tackery. And then I'll kick him for Intov.
No.
Wallet and W.
Yes.
I thought if I sat right in front of you and put my tunes together, then you would figure it out. But I don't know. It could be a rough Friday for you. Hey, everybody has the right to a really bad day. I mean, you had a couple there when your arm was falling off. Okay, let's talk about good things. All right. I'm not going to point out that you told us not to talk about it. And now we're having conversation about it.
I missed something, and I'm okay with this.
His chest wound.
Because I was talking to the wife.
Yeah, it's okay. Hopefully your edibles are kicking in right
Oh,
now.
they're already past that.
Good for you guys. I'm at my parents' house. I have an,
So it's funny you said that. When you said, I'm putting people with their alts, she goes, "You're not my vault."
We know it would not be the other way around.
$42 in raid. That's pretty impressive.
Ding may have had somebody open AG North and then do it and push a bunch of people through it. They have Kaiser who can solo it. I'm surprised Whispering didn't try to solo it with Seducing. No, I haven't heard from him in a couple days. I'll message Jim, see what's going on. I don't know. I'm curious anyway.
He's tweaking. He's tweaking. Don't miss me. Don't miss me. You worried him with that last call.
Just crazy numbers, man.
Imagine if all these people got flagged for Intov and
I mean, and I would assume we were going to break the rate up. Because,
Yeah, but
I mean, half of these people have to be alts.
you almost count for 2 people per at least household, either it's the 2 people or the same person playing too.
Hub is not a alt-friendly zone.
No, not at all.
But even then, 44 people, that's still 22 people we'd have in there. That'd still be a higher difficulty than we've tried.
It would be interesting to, yeah, 40. That would be an interesting dynamic to even try with 40 people.
Yeah, I want to see how hard he hits.
I couldn't imagine how hard he hits. Could not
The
imagine.
only thing I would say on that one is don't have you alt do Dagarn.
Don't get hit.
Does he cap Scar? Oh, God.
No, I was gonna say run the Warriors and like final stand, but then you can't go fearless.
Defense rotation, and even
If
then
you
that
don't
was
hit, you don't have to worry about it.
Right? What's the highest you guys seen him hit?
120 per hit.
130.
well, Vulak I've
130.
seen hit for 133.
Yeah, we had a 140 the other night. It's like, holy crap. And when he triples you, you're like, yeah, okay. Nothing.
That's why you break out the 1900 agility, man.
We slow him. He's slowable, and you can also cripple him. That seems to help a little bit. Every little bit helps.
Well, I'm curious because obviously you guys, the agility difference between, I mean, the 1900 is way higher than what I have on surgical, so I'm curious.
I remember yesterday we had the ads from the triplets fight bug, and they were all hitting for like 90,000.
We had that, or they had it last night. I was at hockey last night, but they supposedly had that last night.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Those are also.
There were
slowable.
also like 3 times more ads than normal.
Yep, that's exactly what they were saying about last night's raid.
But everything there is like most of the mobs there are slowable, only a couple of the dragons aren't.
I think it's funny. Scar runs in and everything goes, "Oh look," and runs over to kill him. I mean, he didn't get 2 steps in the door and everything just dropped aggro on us and went for him.
There it is again, yeah.
I don't know. One of them went for my ranger.
Well, that's understandable.
Right? I miss being rogue.
You're the one that would put it in there.
Well, I think the joke is that Boo-Poo put it in there.
He's just been hiding it from you this entire time.
I mean, you can.
He thinks I can't. He thinks I can't code.
You can go rent a dev.
Yes, she is. You guys be nice to her. Likes to take the worst of it out on me, so everybody be nice to her, please.
Now, I had a buddy played a ranger back on live, and he just had to get within 30 feet of a mob somebody else was attacking, and it'd run over and hit him.
That's.
There's an anti-ranger code on live.
I mean, there was another guild taking out a dragon. what's her name over there in Dreadlands, and he didn't get close enough to get hit by any spells or anything, but he got summoned and beat down. Literally summoned him, killed him, and then went back to their tank.
You know, with the weed these days, last time I smoked a big fatty, I ended up waking up with a big fatty still there with 2 puffs taken from it. I'm getting old, man.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You said something today and sort of like that. I forget what it was. I was laughing. There's a new one. There was a recent one. It's actually like a mini series.
A series on Sci-Fi, yeah.
There was one made in 2000 on Sci-Fi, but they just recently made a new one, but I don't remember who made it or who's making it. I don't know if it's out yet or not.
As long as it has Sting in it, I'll be alright.
Well, as bad as it is, I'd take Michael Bay over J.J. Abrams as a director.
We don't like lens flare.
I don't like J.J. Abrams, the destroyer of beloved franchises. I wish they would have, because the first one wasn't that bad.
Was it profitable?
I mean, it was an enjoyable watch. It wasn't really close to the series or anything, but it was fun to watch.
Yeah, I don't think the shareholders care about that. Did it make money? That's how you know there's going to be a second one.
Okay. Yeah, they have no idea.
I bent some air about 5 minutes ago.
Well, my biggest problem is the Into Darkness Star Trek movie.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are missing a mob.
Because at that time in the Federation, it was basically Earth and the Vulcans, and there's no way they could front a space station that looked like the one they docked at.
You know, you're way too nerdy. You already went way over nerdy.
Go nerd.
Wow, nice.
Like,
Way
enjoy
over
it for what it is, but you're all like, I'm gonna completely nerd this thing up and blow it up.
Oh, and there's other reasons, but I don't get into it because too many people get offended when I talk about it. So
Oh, okay.
has to do with some of the other things in the show and the way Star Trek's supposed to be a utopia in the future.
Patch is still listening.
Please continue.
I've heard that quote before.
I like the picture. It says like use the Force, Harry, and it's signed Gandalf with a picture of Jean-Luc Picard.
Yeah, that's a good one.
No, I like the Next Generation. I like that. That was great.
I
like,
watched Into
Voyager, too.
Darkness and was thoroughly disgusted with its lack of accuracy. Wasn't accurate. It didn't follow the canon even like 1%.
No, it's the Kelvin timeline.
Right, but they still couldn't have fronted a space station the size of a small freaking moon with force shields and stuff in that era.
Yeah.
I can find somebody to argue it.
I can
Can we
argue
go-
this.
Obviously, they don't know anything about Star Trek.
Probably. Let's go to Rent a Nerd. Next to Rent, I think I'm gonna come up with these websites: Rent a Nerd, Rent a Dev.
Nerds are very expensive.
Yeah, I think Rent a Nerd and Rent a Dev are going to be the same person.
I don't know if you rented a Trekkie for an hour to only talk about Star Trek. I bet you could do that for free.
All I'm going to say is nerds aren't expensive. All you have to do is make an argument with them.
Oh, there you go. Star Trek sucks.
See, and my other thing that kills me is why do they even need to make a new timeline? The current one was just fine.
But now they're going to have to erase that timeline and start over. I think everybody's pretty much in agreement.
It sucked. Yeah, it did.
But I think our generation is getting used to disappointing franchises. Look, I mean,
Well, you know, and you remember the series Enterprise with Scott Bakula? They could go back to that time frame and make another series in that era because that was a good series.
yeah, that had a really good-looking Vulcan.
Actually, my favorite Star Trek episode of all time comes out of the Enterprise series.
Acula was.
Yeah, it was
It's-
actually good.
It was a good series. The introduction music didn't fit, but everything else was good.
Yeah.
And Scott Bakula is
See, and
really good.
you remember when the Vulcan first officer was telling them the story about the Vulcans that crashed on Earth?
Well, I mean, you're really pressing my memory, man.
Okay. Anyway, it was, I can't remember, I think season 2, episode 4, but it was the best Star Trek episode, in my opinion, that's ever existed.
I will
just-
go back and
the-
watch it.
Just the whole way it was done. Who's that?
Yeah, he made the Orville.
Yeah, the Orville.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
Yeah, Orville's actually a good show. Yeah, it is. You just have to just keep repeating to yourself, it's not Star Trek. So but it's good.
I gotta think, is it Seth MacFarlane?
Right, but Seth MacFarlane also did the the Cleveland show, and that was not nearly as good as Family Guy.
And he did something else too in there. I can't remember what it was. It didn't last very long.
No, that'd be just like me expecting Broken Lizard to make a non-comedy movie.
Do we really have 28 people?
I don't know. I dropped my alt.
We'll be fine.
A lot of us may not even know if they're flagged or not.
Well, Kaiser's not flagged, so that's one.
Well, are there any main shaman?
I don't think there's any shaman mains anywhere.
Ever. Wait, no, you won't. You're not gonna sit outside this one.
I mean, I'm really thinking we can almost just split raids, really. I
You
mean,
mean
people
tell
wanna-
them to do their own raid?
Yeah, I mean, I'm perfectly fine with running it, like running a raid for net for or however we want to split it.
Honestly, it's Friday night, and if we want to do a
Yeah, I don't think
challenging
it matters
run,
tonight.
if we want, I'd like to see a challenging run.
I'm just not gonna bring my alt.
Yeah, the thing is, like, you just have to be able to manage what you play, like active. And I'm gonna drop my alt too. 'Cause
We can do this with 25. We can do that. That's not hard.
all right. So we got 24.
We'll be fine.
Well, now that we dropped, now we don't have any shaman. Well, I said we can do a large raid for Friday night. It'd be fun to see how. I mean, it's your raid, Scar.
Did you just know you kicked yourself out?
Yeah, you did.
Corpus is the leader of the raid.
Oh, great.
Yeah, take on the title rabble rouser and go for it.
I give it back to you, silly.
Oh, Omnidon.
I have no idea outside of our guild who's flagged and who's not.
Omnidon sounds like a dinosaur.
Now, Omnidon's flagged because they said that they were also like that they were gonna set Elvira out. Sorry, I couldn't get the words out.
Yeah, he's in here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Yeah, she's flagged. Yep, yeah. Pretty positive.
I'm pretty sure almost any Neff and EK here is gonna be all flagged.
And even then,
I
there's still
agree with
dudes.
Scar.
And even then, there's still dudes.
Wait, I thought Corpus was a woman for a while, but
I'm so confused.
You're
no,
still not wrong.
they were fake pictures.
Yeah. Definitely not a woman just because I like dudes. It's okay.
Well, I mean, MMORPG stands for mostly men online role-playing girls, so I mean, you know.
Oh Jesus!
I've never heard that.
I don't think I've ever heard that, but that's awesome.
That was the standard saying back on Emor when I was playing on live.
I mean,
It's not wrong. So, how many threes are we going to roll tonight?
none.
Who's tanking it?
I tell you, it won't be me because I'll be going the other direction.
Oh, you'll be inspecting the walls and the walkways again?
No, I'll be going over with Corpus on left side. So I'll be investigating like the water over there next to Corey.
Hashtag facts.
I think the annoying noob and the annoying veteran should come out in the middle of the lobby and get in a fight once in a while with each other.
Oh, yeah. They have a YouTube channel. What the hell? I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I can't name
I almost fell off.
Yeah, but what the heck is the name of their channel? It's actually really interesting who they put against each other sometimes. It's actually really interesting. Like when they did like Dane versus whoever that is in Kale. It was like I've always wondered which one was the tougher boss.
Oh, Tormax, yeah.
Yeah, which one was the tougher boss?
Oh,
Did you make it?
you must have made it.
That is true. Somebody did complain.
You're watching. You're watching all.
Probability of that's actually pretty low. We've got a higher probability of pulling double jokers than we do double aces tonight.
Son of a bitch. And who was? Yeah, exactly.
See ya, Taurus.
Every time. I didn't even have aggro for 5 seconds, and you killed me.
You gotta FD faster, man.
He did FD. You know, he did the believable FD, the one that never breaks.
Right.
This thing's going down quick.
Yeah, instead of being Dagon the Destroyer, it's Dagon the Destroyed.
Speak for yourself. He destroyed me just fine.
It's an official raid.
And that's the only way you can actually get Taurus killed is by running a 3 on him.
Yeah, and here I am happy that in a few more days I'll break 1700 heroic agility.
I dipped below 1900 here with this sword upgrade.
How do
It'll
you
be back
not
up there.
have? How do you have below 1700? Man,
Because I haven't got all my gear upgraded yet.
Say Cecil's not 1700 yet.
I'm touring the fire pot again.
I am stuck in the torch.
Yeah, mine's at 1688.
I thought I was like definitely the worst in the guild at 1750.
No, not by far.
I'm the worst. It's just I don't have the worst agility.
I noticed the biggest difference once I broke 1650. Things started really changing.
1800's really nice. If you can break that, you'll see a big difference there.
Is there
Yeah,
that big of a
I did some calculations. I should be able to break 1850. Heroic agility.
And that's a
But I'm
monk,
going to
that's
have
gonna
to
be
have like dang near everything maxed out to get there.
A monk,
It's a
that'd be
ways off
stupid.
yet.
I think the reason why my agility stuff is getting high, I did a really intricate map out of what I needed and how to get there, what to spend it on. So everything I have right now is I have the full set of +1 because I started
Oh,
late.
you see, I've got some +2 and a whole bunch that's not plus at all yet.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
went +1 across the board and then +2 on a few things, and then I'll do the +2 or the fabled augs on the hands, helmets. I don't have the sheet in front of me.
On the
And then
Necro, I have less than 1,000 heroic agility.
See, and I went with the fabled ebony headband. I lost a little bit of heroic agility, but I gained a ton of heroic strength.
There you go. It's all about balance. There's
It
no
is.
wrong answer.
I lost like 10 heroic agility, but gained 70 heroic strength.
See,
That's a good trade.
on my road gear, I won't have much heroic agility. I'm going straight heroic strength.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
heroic
but you're not supposed to get hit.
17.
Exactly. That's why rogues have evade.
Well, one of these days I might not be feared anymore.
I don't know about. Wow, look how many eggs there are over here, guys. That's like a baker's dozen. I turned around and it looked like the scene from Aliens.
So now it's the real
funny.
test. This has been. I told you this wasn't a big deal.
No,
Now we'll
I-
see what happens with the.
But yeah, so it's gonna be Vrulak, and this guy's gonna have a billion hit points.
This guy.
Well, and he's still locked because we got to kill all the ads. See, instead of calling him just straight Vulak, I'm going to call him Hanvu.
This guy's gonna go quick.
Yeah, Hanvar and Vulak mixed together. Oh, I think I'm going to get feared into the ads.
Well,
No.
this guy's going down, so you can actually pull the ads.
I don't know. I'm still feared.
Yeah, there's one ad on Jar Jar.
Alright, I just got him slowed, so now he's small, slowed, and crippled. Kinda like me. Crippling spasm.
Yeah, it seems to land on everything. I use that one in the arena.
Wait, did it
Yeah.
not land on him?
Hmm.
Son of a bitch. There it is.
Because
That's why I got so docked on Vrulak.
I was right
'Cause I
under
think-
him, but I get a little scared.
Yeah, that's why I
A
just
little?
want the ads. I know the moment I walk up to try to dot Vrulak, I'm dead.
I don't know, Zeph. What did he just hit you for?
138.
He missed me.
No, that's not too horrible.
He hit Anaguns for everything, I guess. Or 138.
Yeah, that might leave a mark.
I could survive the double, I couldn't survive a triple.
Oh,
I can almost survive a double.
So I think the only person that has more HP than me at the moment is Ember. See, that's why she needs repo. You just tank it all.
I don't know. I've been feared the entire time the ad's been up.
I got virals on them, so.
Yeah, that was quick, Scar. Blinking, I missed it.
I was going to say he was alive, and then he wasn't.
well, that's where 138 makes a difference because 270 is a pretty taller for most people.
And he probably pure casters. So all we get is HP. Because it's the only thing that
pretty
matters.
much.
Jar Jar's up there.
Jar Jar's up there, yeah. You're up there too. I can only hit about 290 if I click my epic. And then some.
Yeah, I'm at 333 right now. I forgot that last upgrade did wonders for me.
That's with your epic, though, right?
Yeah, with Ancient Peace, I'd be What about 313 without it?
I would almost make it. I'm at
You have a
270.
lot of HP for not being a caster.
Yeah, and I'm not using any of those high hit point augs either.
Ember said she's only at 454k.
Yeah, if I plus two all this stuff and put my other augs on, I'll be around the same. But I've got some that has abyss augs in it now for when I class swap.
I just know that I feel like a halfway decent healer until I have her in my group. Because I move her hit point bar like 2%.
All right. She says the same thing about herself all the time. She's like, I need better heals. I barely heal myself. I'm like, you have a bazillion hit points.
Mm-hmm.
I say I did a bunch of the legendary anguished minis, and if I ever turn Dubsy into a chanter again, he's got a full set of legendary anguish augs in his gear.
Yeah, I've got the Ashen Gate ones and a bunch of the LA ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got
the
a
LA
few
ones
Ashen Gate.
you can run them every day and just get stockpiles of them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, Emberly went for the one that literally had the most HP on them. I think it's the Transgression that has the most HP.
Yeah, you can. She's almost every single piece of her gear has one of those and one of the Stone of Horrids. That's the second highest one.
Yeah, the 32 and the 3000.
Yeah, you can only put one in each piece.
Yeah, but still,
It's a lot of hit points.
Yeah.
We need another one, don't we?
We need like 2 more.
Holy shit, I survived that. That was something else. I thought I was dead there for sure.
I'm feared. Get off of me.
You're just getting your armor reconditioned, right? Okay, 2 ads are dead. Well, I was killing him when you were stuck in the drink, so.
That was pretty smooth run, guys.
Yeah, it was.
We need more people. We need to. I want to see that thing hit for like 160, 170.
Seeing for me, since I've got 3 pieces of +2 gear out of Intov now, I'll be able to start pushing points towards +2 and all my attack V gear that I'm going to keep. So my upgrades will go a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped all the so-called Hackney stuff at +1 because I was like, it's just more HP. And then I started focusing on the road set. So if I actually spent time, I could probably get over 400k easy.
Well, it's pretty much going to cut my upgrade time in half per piece of gear.
I
So
don't
instead
need
of,
I need more TAC V gear for Rogue than I need Intov. There's more items I need over, so.
Well, there's one more Intov item I want to get as a monk, but for now I'm going to start working on my TAC V gear that I'm going to keep.
All right, I'm out. I don't know if Ember's staying or not, but thanks to everybody, and we'll catch you later.
Later, Court.
Later, man.
Yeah, normally I'd stay, but I had an 11-hour drive today down to Florida, so I am dead.
What are we doing?
Skirm.
All right, I'm in.
You said Kithcore, right?
I'll bring SoCar over.
I want to do that too because I have
I don't
the
know what we're
dawn.
doing. I left raid, but I'm out of habit.
All right, good luck, guys.
See ya.
See ya. Toss Dubsy an invite back in if you would. You want Unity Experience rank 3 score? Yeah, probably smaller because it's starting to get late for some folks.
This is one of them. We know that one. Yeah, Mariposa's not in raid.
Did you want Unity rank 3 SOCAR?
I won't be swinging on anybody.
Okay.
I mean,
I was gonna
it's more
say
HP, like always.
it's more HP.
I'm
Here,
worried.
check your hit points, SOCAR. I'm casting it on you now. Takes forever.
It went up. I don't know how much more.
I think it's a couple thousand.
On me, I don't know. I don't think it was a couple thousand on me. I think it was like less, but probably because I have more HP.
Probably.
I'm just gonna pull it on and beat it down.
As long as I remember which tune is which and I don't run into combat with my shaman, I'll be doing just fine. Because I've totally never done that.
Oh, I've done that a lot with Cecil and SoCal.
I was in the tower last night and I got this giant pull, and I'm like, uh-oh. The only thing my shaman could say was uh-oh, and then he fell over. There's always somebody that misses it. Yeah, there's only 18 in zone this time, so we're not in bad shape at all. Indeed they should. Oh, with the original code, it's got an error in it. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, I'm shocked. Yeah. Well, it's like the old programmer saying, 99 little bugs in the code, 99 bugs to go. You take one down and you get rid of it. 104 little bugs in the code.
And then you go hail. No, you don't. So that's why I said it. They need to go hail before they try to get raid invited.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we get less rewards or anything for it. I don't think Herg got a flag message.
But he held like 5 times. No idea.
Oh, I see it says you're unable to join. You're either already signed up or you're currently registered on another skirmish front. So he must have got it.
Yeah.
I Holy Forge for over 500,000 though, too, though.
Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin.
It looks like our group's bugged, so I can't see dots being applied. Unless it's just me that's bugged.
Oh, this will be entertaining. No, I just mass group buff links.
Treasure goblin. Treasure goblin. Treasure goblin. Treasure goblin.
You know, other servers have zone-wide aggro clickies. No, over on Profusion, it's actually free if you put enough time in.
Whoa, what killed you?
I don't know, somehow I put ag on the back and feign death didn't matter. So I had DA.
Well, don't feign death it in the back. Walk it back to the front.
I was trying to feign death before they got to me, but that's why DA ran to the pile.
What did I didn't do it. No, you dig your own graves. I'm not helping you. We are, but she's scary.
How did I end up with aggro in this mess?
I don't know if I keep wondering how I'm getting. I saw that frog reinforcement up there fighting all those undead. I was like, why is Taurus way over there?
Treasure goblin. Treasure goblin.
Yeah, in some ways this is easier. It's just a constant pile to kill.
These are really fun for Neko normally. No. That and the zombie coming in, I don't have to cast my virals very often. Yep. I just can't see them because I think I'm bugged.
No, the group leader in this group has probably not got the leadership AA.
The group leader's wallet.
I've got leadership A.
Like I said, if you hit L, does yours pop up green?
Nope, it doesn't.
Yep. It's not safe to zone back into if the zone is.
Yeah, you just make a loc for here and pop out and pop back into here.
I'm working on it.
Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin.
Yeah, in like 10 seconds, I can mass group buff links again. Oh, did your
Well,
blood
that's
type
good.
come back as Rocky Road?
It's zoning in and out, and I'm still not able to see it. I think Wallet probably would have to, but it's no big deal.
He tells everybody that.
Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin.
Okay, I gotta run let my dog out. I'll be back in a minute.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, me too.
Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin. Treasure
Oh Jesus,
Goblin.
no, that's totally unbalanced.
Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin.
A little bit, huh?
Only because like when I go into frost crypt, I do like 550k slays. So doing that on anything that's alive, holy crap!
Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin.
I'm not sure what mob you're talking about, so. Oh, I have no idea. I rolled dead.
So I come back and half my group's dead.
That's because something got behind us.
Well, I ran everything through the middle, so I was past you guys when I died.
It's all slowed, and I'm dying.
Yeah, I just got run over. Res incoming for you, Sokar.
I'm zoning over. See me a second. I'll probably get it when I land. Yep, there it is. Thank you, sir.
Yep, and whatever it was just killed my shaman from behind.
I got res coming.
Got it.
Debsy's getting one now. And one for Herb.
Say it's not a raid event if you don't die.
Yeah.
Hey, I can see my dots now.
Yeah, since I've been out of the zone and back. See, I think it's an evil plan you guys cooked up while I was gone letting the dog out.
My training wallet so I can get my dots.
Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin.
We used to only do Lesser Fey. We found out this one was
I remember being a fresh 80 and finally getting all my Abyss infused gear and came in here and thought I'd solo one of these. Back in like 2018. Yeah, the term run over truly applies.
Gonna have to get on tomorrow and get some experience before the raid.
Yeah, that way you get the points for the good side.
Come over, start one of these, kill a name, and then go do a bunch of assault.
And then just pay attention for when it's over so you can go back and hail and get your point.
Yep. Hammer having alts it over here. Yeah, so make sure you have a leave an alt over here or something. Because I can still get credit for the assaults while being over here.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt anything to throw your ult over here while you're doing assaults.
Yep.
Good old assaults.
Yeah, eventually I'll
Yeah.
put some on C, but I just don't care enough.
I'm just glad I'm fully done with those. I don't have any more to do for either tune.
I just... It was bad enough me doing the Shaw for my alt. I mean, he's at like 19 or 20, I think, on the assault,
Treasure
so he's not
Goblin.
far.
Treasure Goblin.
It's just the will to want to get up and actually do them. So just may move him. If I do him on him solo, I'll just move him to warrior. Just kill one or two mobs at a time.
Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin.
Yeah, it was. Well, I got down to like 56 assaults left on Dubsy, and I just said screw it and did them all in one day. 56 assaults in one afternoon.
I think the most I did in one day was 140.
Gil.
I forgot how many I did. I know I did a bunch with Cool Ray and Benji, and then did more later on with Troots and Ruckus, and like we had a big group of 6
Yeah,
that
it
we
was
pushed over.
Zephyrus and I, we did the 56. Because he's just started him, so he's not burned out on doing them yet. And I just wanted to get it over with.
It was a bit insane.
If anybody's beaten my level 1 to level 80 time yet. I think I did it in 42 minutes from level 1 to level 80.
With or without gear assistance.
Oh, I didn't need gear assistance. Because from 1 to... in one zone, you can go from 1 to like 30 in no time flat. I started off in the Gadden B and Icewell Keep with my pet. And the dragon can kill everything in there, and you'll be, if you pop nothing, you'll be like 20th, like almost 30 or 40 by the time you get out of there, maybe higher. And I did there, Vexthal, a couple OOW zones, and then Mass Pull and Fear Out too. And that was it. Once I got to 54, Cecil could do it all for me. Still didn't. in less than an hour.
Oh, is that what was hitting me? I'm like trying to figure. I didn't see any undead back there.
Do those things even do damage?
They do if you got
If
your
there's
back
enough
turned
of
to 'em.
them.
Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin.
I was gonna say the assault mobs hit harder than this.
Oh yeah. I know, I haven't done assault in a while and actually got hit.
I don't know, that one named in Frontier Mountains seems to have a lot of hit points. Yeah, King of the Mountain should be called King of the Too Many Hit Points. Because, I mean, everything else will be dead, and I'm like, well, he's almost done.
Fires through all my dots on him and just let the virals do the other.
Yeah, I never understood that fallacy of creation from EQ developers. Bigger doesn't necessarily mean more hit points.
Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin.
I don't know, these guys just don't seem as hard as the assault mobs. Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt you at all. I mean, they're the same mobs. They just seem easier. It's probably because there's a bunch of us here and they're just melting.
Are all the ones in the assault slowable?
No.
Yeah, these are. These are getting slowed.
Some of the assault mobs are slowable, but some of them are not.
I think just about everything out here is.
Name dart, I don't think.
Or Lorelai
Yeah.
right there slowed. May
Well,
not
I
the big box.
haven't been casting Langer on anybody because of the lag it causes.
Oh, I'm actually time slowing things back behind here.
Yeah, Shaman slow probably making the biggest difference here.
Yeah, everything just slowed with my time clicking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the entire time. I feel like.
Yeah, really no downtime at all. Yeah, there's only like 18 of us in here.
That's so awesome to see.
I know that's kind of like the day that we decided to take like 50 people into Agent North, and that dot just killed us.
Right, every insta death.
Dead, but if you didn't click it off fast enough, you would die. Like one tick, you could survive. The second one, no.
Wow.
It was bad.
There were people that weren't even surviving the initial application. It was just like half the rate dead.
Yep.
I think we had people actually sit alts out. No, it was whenever you formed it up, so it didn't matter if it was in zone or not, right? Or was it in zone?
End zone for the debuff.
I don't know. Last time I did, I went solo.
Yeah, we're getting close.
I don't know what time we started. I'd have to look on Discord to figure it out.
Yeah, it can't last past the next hour. Oh God, I'm so broke.
I was all thinking about going for the AOE, damage for the sympathetic, and I was like, no, that's too much money just to unlock level 1. I got level 1, then I was like, nope, I'm done.
Well, I started working on some of my armor ornaments as well because it's cheaper and I can actually get some, real return right now on those.
I just went with the Magic 12 DD. Well, I was doing the dagger on Sokar, shield on Sokar, and the Cecil's weapon. I still haven't done his shield.
See, I've got Fire 12 DD and I've got Heal 12 DD that I use.
Yeah, I've got Ice 12 DD for the weapon. I've got Magic 12 for the sympathetic, and then Cecil's got Direct Heal 12. Because I was not going to do the AoEs after I saw how long it was going to take and how much money. I mean, I could farm a couple mil a day, but still.
No, it's not. And it's not cheap to upgrade your ornaments over and over either.
Mm-mm.
Well, I didn't have that much money to begin with. because I had to get Dubsy his 3 ultimate Augs, and I'm like, well, I'll just spend all my AA on that. And I had real life not kicked me in the butt, and I actually got to play the last 2 years that I could, and it'd be different. Oh no, I'd have millions and millions of platinum laying around.
If I got on every day and did a lesson, I could stack myself pretty well. But I've got about 12 KAs on each of them right now, and I'm like, no, okay, I'm done.
There went Scar.
Well, part of that may be every 5 minutes I'm mass group buffing links. Well, if all your buff slots are full.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah, I wonder if you'd even need to self buffs now with all the heal procs and stuff going on.
I used to use the SK breastplate buff, but I stopped using it a long time ago.
I stopped using it when I got the Pestilence Stone from Time.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, you know, and I've got the heal 12 proc on one of my weapons.
Yeah. That makes me wonder if SKs could get away with not using some of their buffs now.
Because I mean, Lynx 3 is 17k DD. It's pretty nice.
Because most of those self buffs for them is either a tap or a chance to tap. But if you're doing the direct 12 heal proc, that's one less. I don't know. I'd have to test it. Oh, that's Jar Jar. See,
Treasure
Jar Jar
Goblin.
might know that answer.
Treasure Goblin.
You're just saying that since so that the 12 goes off instead of the buff?
So what I was thinking was dropping the self buff for Link for more DPS if you could still survive without the self buffs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, how much does the self buff do?
No idea. That's why I said I may have to ask Jar Jar to see if he even still uses them.
I know.
Jar Jar would probably know that answer.
He at least sits around with the buffs on. I know that for a fact.
Well, they used to be if you didn't have them, you were dead.
Yeah.
They made a huge difference, but with the new ornament procs, I don't know, or the dead or the rune proc even, and the deadhead maze. So
Yeah, because between my +2 Death Head Mace and the 12 rank 12 DD heal, I don't have any problems. Yeah, actually it was.
yeah, but that would kind of waste the whole point of the Deathhead maze or the whip from Intov.
Yeah, but then I could get rid of my Death's Head Mace and go with something else and add the rune proc back into it via ornament if I wanted to.
I'm telling you that rune proc is not that big a deal.
I don't think it's needed anymore, to be honest, with the new ornament set up.
Yep.
The only thing it's helping you with is aggro, in my opinion.
I mean, 8K is not a lot.
It might depend
18K.
on the.
Or
It might depend
18K
on the
is still
person's
not a
gear.
lot.
Just for like Cecil, who still gets hit, he might need. He doesn't have the agi.
Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin.
I didn't get DA off in time. I didn't want to FD that.
Ooh, just got ran over. I got summoned.
Something is. What's got a pushback?
I don't know.
Something's got a pushback.
Like I said, I got to get beat on. I ran in the middle of the pile to pull him, so he didn't get hit in the back, and I went splat.
Alright, what is that little pushback that just happened right there?
Yeah, did you get one too?
Yep, just did.
Almost got it.
Yeah, I got a res off on my cell phone SOCAR, so we got back in pretty quick.
Yep. The other neck already had dots up though, so sadly mine don't override.
Treasure Goblin. Treasure Goblin.
Somehow I ran out of my chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, that's not good. Raid's over if you're out of cookies.
I'm glad we're almost done for the night. Because somehow they disappeared.
Well, somebody was eating peanut M&Ms the other night on the raid, and I went to Sam's and bought a 5-pound tub of them.
It's okay, when I get down here, I'll go grab my Kit Kat ice cream. I'll eat it. Chocolate ice cream with Kit Kats in it.
That sounds good, actually.
It is. Target Swirl is always a good one. That's a classic.
I swear I just saw a reinforcement up there. Yes, they are. Because all this undead just like ripped them. There we go.
Holy moly!
Yeah.
That was nice.
1164 Orem, 388. Yeah.
Oh my lord!
Man, we did better on that than we did the retail. It's only the other way
Yeah, no
around.
kidding.
That was without kiting.
Yep.
Yeah, we had a good grinder running.
You gotta like seeing that Orem.
Yeah, no kidding. That's enough to buy another rank 10.
Right.
I.
Right.
I got 2,400 Orem on this guy, 1,400 IIs on this one. I think Cecil's sitting at 2K and I think 1,200 also.
Yeah, we may have to do a few more of those here and there.
That was nice. Yeah.
Yeah, these you
it
definitely don't want
was
to keep a
easy.
lot of people lag out really quick.
Yeah, but if we've only got like say 24 or less in the zone, maybe 30 tops, we'd be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, we enjoyed it.
I'm glad I got to make the actual repower. I didn't think I was going to.
Well, that more than doubled the I made tonight.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I think it was like 643 total for the two.
Yeah, I didn't have Cecil here to get the times two from the skirmish because I didn't want to log him back in.
Alrighty, have a
Yep.
good one, man.
All right, man.
Bye-bye.